What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, redoptionagency.com. And Courtney, 21 years selling on eBay. All right, let's go. Got everything pulled. Got one big dollar item. Needed that yesterday. Yesterday was going bad. So needed that nice high dollar item to put me over the edge. But it did appear eBay shut down overnight. Between 1 a.m. my time central and 9 a.m. So 8 hours sold, got paid for 3 items. Sold 2, 1 paid. So in 8 hours. And during that time had 2 offers come through. So definitely seemed like a little shutdown, if you will, overnight. But because of the nice big dollar item, we did make it up a little over $1,000 yesterday. So didn't think I was going to get there or even close to there until the big item came through. Took an offer on it. We are at 9:30 and I'm only at 106 this morning because of that apparent shutdown, it seems. Yesterday's traffic seemed a little off with the organics again. 1.7 million impressions, only 12 organic sold, 40 promoted for 52 items. In comparison, the day before was 68, 66 the day before that. And then Saturday, the day that was really messed up, I only sold 4 organic items that whole day. So something was definitely off that day. But that's when I was getting those system errors and server failures and what have you. But I am in my May report here. Today is the last day of the month, so let's go over that. Let's see. That's the impressions. All my impressions are up across the board. Let's go to sales since it's the last of the month. So this month compared to last month, down again, 6.4%. Hopefully next month's gonna be better since I put the got rid of the free shipping. The last 5 days of the month were good, so hopefully that will reflect into next month. But yeah, total number of items sold went up 1.9. Had 1,705 items for the month sold, but only almost $23,000 in sales, down 6.4%. Net sales 15.9. So those numbers still down. Want to do a top 5 for the month since I only do weeks. Let's do the top 5 items for the month of May 2023. Coming in at number 5. For the entire month of May, we've got men's t-shirts. Men's t-shirts for the month sold $923 worth of tees, up 30%. So good to see that. Coming in at number 4, MLB products, Cardinals stuff basically. Selling $1,072 worth of Cardinals and other MLB merch, but mostly Cardinals. Down 16%. Not surprising with how the Cardinals have started off the year. Number 3, as always, cassette tapes. Sold almost $2,700 worth of cassette tapes, up 2.7%. Number 2, we got music CDs. Sold $3,826 in CDs, up 7%. And number 1, as always, is hats. sold $4,942, and hats down 20%. So hats have kind of took a little downfall there. That's the biggest down. Honorable mentions, number 6 was vinyl records. $807 in records, up 1.9%. So that's where that is. So yeah, not a good start to the day, but hopefully we'll have a nice rebound day. I did get an email from eBay. Feedback on eBay international shipping. It says, my name is Chad. I lead eBay's new international selling program, eBay International Shipping. I am committed to making eBay International Shipping the simplest and best way to selling internationally in all of e-commerce. I am reaching out because I see you have opted out of the program. I would love to get your feedback on why you decided to do so and how we can improve the program. Please feel free to email me back by replying to this message. So let me see what I sent, because it was first thing this morning, so I probably get errors and everything because I didn't proofread it. Well, let's see. I put several reasons. I already ship most of my items international myself. I did use it for bigger or heavier items, but it is causing a lot of issues on the eBay website. It is duplicating policies. It is for some reason suppressing some sellers' sales, to the point that some sellers saw an 80% drop in sales until they opted out, then their sales shot back up to normal. It also seems like the duplicating listing problem is part of that also, but I do not know for sure on that one yet. Next reason, if it's turned on, there is no protection against eBay Veros. Companies like Nike, Levi, and many others who have jumped on board are going after sellers who are shipping their items in new condition to other countries. When I'm opt in, none of my policies are guarded against that, because you cannot opt out based on certain shipping policies that I have seen. So that's what I put back and responded back. So we'll see if they take that information seriously. And I'm sure they know nothing about all the site issues going on, because look how long it took everybody, this whole community, to figure that out. So I'm sure Chad's not going to know of those issues. I'd be surprised if he did. So, because it took a community of people to figure that crap out. Let me get this get stamps fired up here, and we'll see what some comments are. Trying to get back into the shorts mode, just making stupid or goofy shorts. I saw a couple I did last night, and I think I'm just going to run with that until I'm bored with it. I got another one that I got an idea for today that I'm going to need a little help with. So Jan's off today, so I'm going to get her to help me pull that one off, because I tried doing it by myself and it just wouldn't work properly, to make it funny anyway. So, all right, let's go to comments on YouTube. All right. The refresh. All right. First up, today I am seeing sponsored ads for us sellers at bottom of search and non-USA sponsored at the top of search. Contacted eBay, and the rep I got didn't understand how the sponsored items work. That don't surprise me. Pool party at James's house. Going to set the husband up with the system for summer. Oh yeah, yesterday's evening's video, I put my little X system that I'm doing down. If you haven't seen that, go back and check that out. It's a nice little way that works for my mind, my headspace, keeping yourself accountable with how many items you get listed per day. James, I do love your creativity and the humor. I was waiting for the funny voice, but the look was sufficient. My little puppet. It's short. Never mind those who say it comes from a grown man living in a basement playing with dolls. Gator's gonna hate. I don't worry about people like that, because I'll just jump in my Porsche and jet off to Bahamas. Yeah. Let's see. May 30th, about 6:20 Pacific time. Balance. Oh yeah, I did see this. Balance on the eBay app is gone. No records when going to paid and sold and payouts. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday too when I went to check payments to see if my big item got taxed with the promotion fee or not, and all the numbers were vanished, but they are here now. So let's see. You have to know you and how the mind works. No truer words have ever been said. This is a very doable accountability system for those of us who are listing challenged. I especially like that it is by the hour and you can easily see when you have done what you have done and need to do. Thanks for sharing your systems. All right, let's get to shipping. See if there's any questions. I have turned international off for now. See what happens. Trying to list on eBay gives me so many problems. I quit for now. All right. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 internationals. So that's at least good from yesterday / this morning. So let me get Pirate Ship fired up. Fired up. Boom. First item going to Germany. And it is a server here. Prom. Saragossel C. Just the inserts for the CD. And these sold for $6 plus shipping. Headed to Germany. If you're new to my channel, all my prices now do include, or all the prices, all the numbers I give do not include the shipping that I charge. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Courtney. I shared a video from 5 years ago on Facebook of, this would have been like Vern being here a month or so 5 years ago, where him and Courtney were playing, and I hit it, and Vern started barking in the video. So I was kind of watching to see how she reacted. Okay. $6. And I need a code. Trying to gather myself before I talk again. I can't do it. Stop it. Trying to say it's been a I still just can't talk about it. I'll get there. been so much quieter around here without him. It's been like dead silence. Pun intended, I guess. I can talk about my dad now, at least without tearing up. I'll get there. All right, back on track. We got a Sony Discman, parts of repair, sold for $5. Headed to Miami, Florida. We get there, girl. Oh, man. I think that's the neighbor. That don't sound like that's the neighbor. He's just some drive-by. Our lawn guy hasn't showed up yet this week. Usually comes on Monday, but it was a holiday. I guess he didn't work that day, so. Okay, nope. Back to the other one, James. Looked on the other one instead of this one. That's why I'm. Oh, because you're not done by age. I thought I did you by age. There we go. All right. Any day. What the heck is this? I don't want to save it as printout. Adrian says something weird is going on with the shipping. You have to save it as a PDF now or something, and then print it. So I gotta figure this out. And then he said it only takes up part of it, and then I can't do it like this. I gotta figure this out. This is not cool. And then he said you had to multiply it because it's not working properly. Print. There. Portrait. More settings. 100%. Print. Why the hell is it doing this? That don't make any sense. Maybe something changed on the setting. I don't think I can figure this out. Let me do another US one real quick. So we got Vixen cassette. Headed to Eden, North Carolina. Sold for $4. Stamps have been having some issues lately. Alright, 2.6. Print. Oh, let's see what's going on here. It was set to PDF. There we go. Okay. He might have accidentally clicked it and didn't realize it. Thought something was wrong. All right. Next up, we've got going to Australia. We've got a Cabbage Patch Kid. Sold for $21. All right, can I get you in a bag? Be cheaper. Let's see. Get in there. There we go. So we've got a bag that's a 15 by 13-ish. One. Used plush dowel. One. And sweet. Charge 21 for shipping and it comes in at 20, so works for me. Every once in a while I just got to make sure my prices are still on point and I'm not losing money since there's so many changes in shipping. So we still on point. Okay. Next up, this item I'm going to ship off camera, but I'll show you the big item because I'm going to have to pack it real good, so it's probably going to take a good 15-20 minutes to pack it. But sold for $260. I got about 100 into this. Found it at the Honey Hole. It's been a while. It's been in the store forever. And it's like the third offer I got. The first ones were only like 100 or something like that. So somebody came in at $260 for an offer, and I went ahead and accepted it because it's only going down to Georgia. So plus shipping, but it is the Bose radio with the 5-disc changer on the bottom. So, and the remote and the cords. So get that shipped off today. So that was a big item yesterday. Next up, we got cassette only classic Disney. Sold for $4, headed to Forsyth, Georgia. It's a baby girl. I think I'll have to take a break from bike riding today. After 2 days of opening the pool and 2 days of bike riding, I'm sore. Sore. Take today off. Rest the body. Next up, we've got Alyssa Milano St. Louis Cardinals jean shorts. Sold for $17.50, headed to Slidell, Louisiana. When we went on a guy trip, we went down to do the bio, basically, trip, Louisiana and stuff. Found it it was different because normally on road trips, when we just like hit roads and go wherever. Where like down there, there's so much swamp area. You're like, once you go a certain way, you're kind of committed to that way if you don't turn around. There's really no offshoots to go to. So we started going this one way and ended up in this real small town. They did have a Holiday Inn Express, so stayed there. But it's just weird how we had to go there. We couldn't like say, oh, let's go this way and see what's this way. Or you basically were committed to a direction. That was a little different. Next up, we've got Gap hat. Sold for $9.50. Headed to Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. Coraopolis. Damn English language. When are we going to get to that telepathically communicating stuff? Blink. So we're at 958. And I know I didn't even hit the low end of where I like to be. No, 133. $132. Next up, Something Special hat, women's shiny glittery hat. Headed to Richardson, Texas, sold for $9.50. Doink. Gotta wake up. Get in a happy, goofy mood. Communication error. Let me make sure that went over. It did. Next up, we've got one of the items I tell you to watch out for. Got a Phil Collins CD sold for $12.60, headed to Plainfield, Illinois, but we got a Target disc. So a nice little West Germany pressing Target disc. Dunk. 4-6. Hoi. What is going on with this today? All right. Whiting Tennis 3-leaf clover CD. Sold for $10. Headed to Hampton, Virginia. So I got a little bit of spot made in one of my storage areas. Where now I think I can maybe shoot some video in there of like what's in the box type of thing. All right, Next up, we've got, are you ready for an 8-track lot? Let me see if this person bought, yep, I figured they bought this one too. Because I sent offers for these two last night right before I turned everything off. And then this one came in after I turned everything off. But he already paid for these and didn't wait for me to respond to this one, so he paid separately. So we've got 3 8-tracks headed to Townsend, Georgia. And they each sold for like $3.01 a piece. So $9 for all 3. I need to pull some smaller ones. I'm tired of using up those big ones. I did send my first Pokemon card yesterday with the whole eBay card shipping service thingy. That was pretty easy, uneventful, thankfully. Now to really pay attention to what you can, I need to go see what categories you can actually use that for. Be nice if you could use it for pictures, but I don't think you can, right? It's just maybe post. I'll have to check. I don't know. I haven't really dug too much into that, so I need to. Since I've got the mailers now, the little envelopes. Got the little envelopes. Next up, I'm surprised this didn't sell. I took an offer. A nice all mesh vintage Lancer Sherwood hat. Took an offer for $8 because it's been in the store for quite a while. Headed out to Sullivan, Missouri. That's what I like to do again. I like going out to those small towns like on a Saturday morning for yard sales. Usually just find a whole different array of stuff than you do going to like a new subdivision sale or something, you know. You get a lot more cooler and older items. At least I always have when I go to those small town sales. When my brother was alive, when he was in between jobs as a sheriff's deputy, they laid out some people off, and while he was looking for another job, I used to take truckloads of stuff down to him that I just had in storage, and he would set up a yard sale Friday and Saturday, and we'd do a 50-50 split on whatever he made. So I think he told me he made more money doing that than he did with his deputy job. So Huey Lewis and the News Sport cassette sold for $4. Headed to Harker Heights, Texas. And he ended up getting a part-time job not too long. I think he was still doing the yard sales, but the sheriff's deputy place was like an hour away, so it was just going to be temporary till he got one in his small town. But the fact that little brother was able to help out big brother was cool for me. So at his funeral, or the day before the funeral, what do they call that? I don't remember. his kids gave out the badges, his badges he had from different various areas he worked. And I was able to get the one from the area he had. He was working part-time while I was helping him. So I thought that was cool. It's called Park something. It used to be like Doe Run and stuff in Missouri. Park Hills, I think it's called. Next up, The Story of Football book. Sold for $7. Headed to Clarksville, Georgia. Can't tell you this. For me, feels like with time going by and people dying, there's like no new blood, no new life, right? Coming in to kind of make up for all the life going away. Just tummy growling. You start getting this like lonely feel. It's kind of weird. Like everything is just slipping away, but nothing new's replacing it. And it's like, you know, when Courtney's gone, it's going to be really quiet. It's going to be different. I've never not had a pup or a cat in my life, so. But I want to be able just to go and not have to worry about anybody anymore, you know? So the lonely thing, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on whether it's a bad thing or a good thing. Because I like the thought of just saying, you know what, I'm out of here. And just take off for 2 days on a trip, right? I love that thought. I've never just been able to do that. I've always had to think about somebody else. And when I say me, I'm talking about me and Jan together, but still, you know. Cassette tape, so $4.20, London Choir Boys. Great album. Headed to Britain, South Dakota. A Bit of What You Fancy. If you watched, what was that show that took off? Yeah, when's that second season coming out? John Cena, superhero. It's been a minute since it was on. I forgot the name of it. Funny as hell. But the scene where he's in an apartment singing along with a record was London Choir Boys. Before that vampire woman thingy got after him. Now I'm going to have to look that up. Peacemaker. Season 2. When's that coming out? Season 2 gets hopeful update from John Cena. Sadly, it's going to be quite some time before Peacemaker's second season arrives. Fans shouldn't expect it till after Superman Legacy. When was this written? I don't know. I'm not even a superhero fan, but that show is just funny. May 18th. So that was just put out. So, Peacemaker. That was funny. Next up, we've got a J. Jill women's green button-up shirt. Headed to Springfield, Missouri, sold for $12.60. What is today? Wednesday? Yes. My days are all off. Alrighty. Next up, San Francisco Giants logo athletic. Hat sold for $10.50. Headed to Perrysburg, Ohio. I was thinking about doing a like giveaway type of thing. I always say this stuff and never follow through. But this one I kind of like the idea and the thought. The first original thought is basically I shop the bins for you type of thing. So like I'll go to the bins, videotape it all, spend like 20, 25 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever, on a bunch of stuff that could be resold. And I kind of just throw out the stuff that I would normally just sell anyway type of thing. Just kind of go for all clean, you know, if it's hats, clean, nice clean hats, and whatever else goodies. And like I'm able to hold, like the thing is I'd be able to hold 2 to 3 items out myself to pay for it. And then the rest I would give away somehow, some way on the videos. But I have to figure that out. I know there's like a website or something that will like shuffle through the comments or something and pick a winner or something like that, I think. So I got to really look into it and see how to go about that. But I thought it'd be a nice, cool way to give back and grow the channel on top of it, maybe. But give you guys free merchandise to resell. Jerry Lee Lewis 8-track sold for $7. Headed to Eureka, Missouri. So staying in the area. I gotta watch how other people do like giveaways and stuff and see what's the best way to do it, and contest wise or whatever, you know. All right, you got a Route 66 Oatman hat. Headed to England. Sold for $9. Has anything else even come through? It's been quiet. We're at 148 at least. So 1017, about the low end of where I like to be. The Red Hots, teach your children. That's what we're missing today. People teaching their damn children some respect. Bring back Smack the Ass. That's hashtag Smack the Ass campaign. CD sold for $7, headed to Rockville, Maryland. Next up, we've got Life is Good, women's hard hat. So for $10.50, headed to Mentor, Ohio. Oh crap. I forgot to put that barcode over to the 40 Funky Hits too. I'll have to refund them the shipping on that. Seal Killer cassette single sold for $4.20. Patchagoo, New York. Patchago. Something of the sorts. My tummy is like growling. And last, we've got a Spider-Man figure. Not actual, well, I guess it is a Spider-Man. He's got a spider on him. A robot version of Spider-Man, I guess. Sold for $14. Dr. Spider-Man, I guess. Into the Spider-Verse. Headed to Oak Brook, Illinois. I need a 10 by 8 by 4 box. The box. Didn't hit the one, so we're good. And that is odd. Now the fun part, getting this Bose system packaged up. Oh, the fun it will be. The fun. At least it comes apart a little bit. So I have to figure that out. All right. Well, that is all, people. 148 at 10:22. So a little on the slow side today. All right. All right. Thanks everybody for all the love and support, the likes and the comments and such. And I don't know, see if something comes to me and we'll have an evening video or not. I don't know. Maybe I just relax today. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't. Starting to feel like one of those off days. Like, not off days, but just kind of, some days lately has just been kind of neutral. Like I just feel like on a just a even keel, like where the first act will determine how the day goes type of feel. So what I need to do is intercept that and make something positive out of it before it turns bad. Like packing this up, I've got to look at it. That's $250 I'm packing up. It's not a big ass item that's going to be a pain in the butt. It's $250. So if I spend 15-20 minutes packing it up, then so be it. No big deal. Got to start the thinking process in the positive direction so I can go up instead of down. Anyway, all right. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.